Are you ready to dive into a world of chills and thrills this Spooktober? Grab that comfy cozy drink and let's get into it. When it comes to spooky games, we often think of eerie atmospheres, jump scares, and an overall sense of fear. But what if I told you there's a whole range of games out there that cater to different tastes and preferences, from cozy experiences to spine-chilling encounters? Today, I want to take you on a journey through the world of spooky games that you never knew you needed and explore the perfect balance between cozy and terrifying. But before we do, be sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell to get notified of all of my future cozy gaming content. And be sure to also follow me over on Twitch, where I stream alongside YouTube for some more cozy, chaotic games. First up, we have the Hello Neighbor series. In the first Hello Neighbor game, you're tasked with sneaking into your neighbor's house and figuring out what horrible secrets he's hiding in the basement. You play against an advanced AI that learns from your every move. Really enjoying climbing through the backyard window? Expect a bear trap there. Sneaking through the front door? There'll be cameras there soon. Trying to escape? The neighbor will find a shortcut and catch you. Then in Hello Neighbor 2, you come back as Quentin, a journalist investigating the bizarre events of the original Hello Neighbor game, uncovering a larger mystery. Not everything is as it seems in Ravenbrooks. Picking up directly after the events of the original game, the police show up at Mr. Peterson's house, where he had been keeping some secrets in the basement. You sneak into crime scenes and people's houses to find clues and evidence. It's up to you to piece the puzzle together. Building upon the formula of Hello Neighbor 1, you play in a larger open world with multiple houses inhabited by suspicious characters. Hello Neighbor 1 can be found on mobile devices, PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, while Hello Neighbor 2 can be found on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next, we have the Little Nightmares series. In the first Little Nightmares, you take on the role of Six, a lone child lost in a massive metal vessel known as the Maw, surrounded by dangerous, disordered versions of adults. You'll need to do your best to escape in one piece, or your fate will be worse than you ever dare dream. You wake up in a damp, dark room. Your sole possession is a brass lighter. You have no memory of how you got there, but it's clear that you're in danger. Only your keen eye and quick wits can get you out in one piece. Then, in Little Nightmares 2, you come in playing as Mono, a young boy trapped in a world that has been distorted by an evil transmission. Together with new friend Six, he sets out to discover the source of the transmission. Your journey will take you from creepy woodlands to sinister schools on your way to the dreadful Signal Tower to find the source of the evil that spreads through the TV screens of the world. Can you muster the courage to fend off your tormentors and cooperate with Six to make sense of the Signal Tower? The Little Nightmares series has been captivating millions of players worldwide since 2017. Now it's your turn to survive the most charming horror series ever made. Little Nightmares is available on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Up next, we have Pumpkin Jack. Pumpkin Jack is a spooky, scary 3D platformer in which you embody Jack, the mythical pumpkin lord. Dive into an epic adventure through otherworldly landscapes and help the evil annihilate the good. Travel through epic and dramatic settings, with each level having its own eerie atmosphere. Using a vibrant palette and high-quality lighting effects, Pumpkin Jack invents its own unique cartoon universe inspired by the classic PS2 graphic style. Solve puzzles that focus on physics, gravity, and reflection as Jack, or ditch the skin suit and just use your flaming head to burn books, hammer some moles, create paths from magic spheres, and more as each level introduces new and exciting challenges. You can find Pumpkin Jack on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Moving on, we have Hogwarts Legacy. There's no better time than Spooktober to jump into the wizarding world of Hogwarts. Hogwarts Legacy is an open-world action RPG set in the world first introduced in the Harry Potter books. Embark on a journey through familiar and new locations as you explore and discover magical beasts, customize your character and craft potions, master spellcasting, upgrade talents, and become the wizard you want to be. Experience Hogwarts in the 1800s. Your character is a student who holds the key to an ancient secret that threatens to tear the wizarding world apart, make allies, battle dark wizards, and ultimately decide the fate of the wizarding world. Your legacy is what you make of it. Live the unwritten. You can find Hogwarts Legacy available on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next, we're jumping into Rotwood. The world has been thrown into chaos, and it's up to you and your friends to battle the corrupted beasts of the Rotwood. Upgrade your gear, choose your preferred weapon, and sharpen your skills to defend your safe haven. Rotwood is about getting better, getting stronger, and taking on challenges you once thought impossible. Featuring rich and varied fighting mechanics, play solo or co-op with up to 3 friends to battle your way through the Rotwood and its increasingly frenzied inhabitants. Surviving the Rotwood is no walk in the park. It's gonna take some practice, strategy, and skill to take on the game's most challenging encounters. You can currently find Rotwood available via Steam on PC in early access. Up next, design, build, and manage your magic school to explore what lies below in this simulation game, Mind Over Magic. Keep everyone alive and content while preparing students to explore the horrors of the Underschool, a deadly subterranean trial. Study lost arcana, grow exotic plants, brew potions, and raise undead servants. But don't forget to stop the deadly fog from consuming everything in its path. Construct the dream magic school block by block. Design unique rooms any way you see fit. Craft and place every light, piece of furniture, and decoration. Will your school be whimsical or efficient, creepy or cozy? Make it your own. Craft wands and potions to summon more powerful students. Practice dark magic to animate undead helpers that handle many chores. It can't be a school without class. Students learn magic every day on a schedule you choose and teachers you assign. Learn and harness powerful abilities from a range of magic disciplines to unlock your students' true potential. You can find Mind Over Magic on PC via Steam. Next, discover and explore the darkly charming, procedurally generated departments of Death, Inc. In this spooky platformer, Have a Nice Death. Have a Nice Death is a 2D action roguelike where you play as an overworked death whose employees have run rampant, completely throwing off the balance of souls and his vacation plans. In order to restore order, you'll have to grab your trusty scythe and show your employees who's boss. Sharpen your skills and scythe through fast-paced hack-and-slash combat, utilizing over 70 unique weapons and spells you can find and upgrade to create devastating combinations. Since death can't die, use what you've learned and earned to overcome the numerous minions and bosses in each department of Death Incorporated, over and over again. A performance review after every run guarantees that you'll unlock interesting items and upgrades that will help you progress on your journey. Have a Nice Death can be found on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Moving on, we have Bloomtown, A Different Story. Bloomtown is a narrative JRPG mixing turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG set in a seemingly pleasant 1960s Americana world. Play as Emily and her younger brother Chester set on their summer holiday to their grandpa's cozy and quiet town. Maybe too quiet. Children start to disappear, nightmares getting more real. Something's not right, especially for a 12-year-old girl with an adventurous mind. It's up to you to solve this mystery and free Bloomtown and its inhabitants from a glooming fate. Embark on a mysterious adventure to save the townspeople from their own demons. Fear and vices have taken monstrous life form in the Underside. Follow Emily and her group of friends, figure out the mysteries of the mystical disappearance, and save Bloomtown's inhabitants' souls. During combat, catch weakened creatures to add them. With loads of creatures, level ups, unique skills, and a fuse system, create hundreds of synergies and your own demon hunting squad. Explore the town's secret areas, strengthen your physical abilities at the gym, gain pocket money working at the grocery store, make resourceful friends, or do some relaxing gardening. You decide what is the most useful for your adventure. You can find Bloomtown, A Different Story on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next, accompany Lucy and her friends in this grim, beautifully hand-drawn adventure game called Children of Silent Town. Lucy's afraid of the forest, just like any other child. Every night, the echoing roars rob her of her sleep. Not even her dreams are a safe place where she could play. People disappearing is nothing uncommon in the village, but this time, Lucy's old enough to investigate on her own, or so she thinks. Children of Silent Town is a point-and-click adventure game telling a mysterious and endearing story. Explore the town and its dangerous surroundings, meet its quirky inhabitants, solve puzzles, and master minigames. Accompany Lucy on her adventure to get to the bottom of what is haunting the strange Silent Town if you dare. You can find Children of Silent Town on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next up, play the odds in Lost in Random, a gothic fairy tale inspired action adventure where every citizen's fate is determined by the roll of a dice. Ruled by a wicked queen, the Kingdom of Random is divided into 6 shadowy realms where life is dictated by a cursed black dice. In this story, you'll join Even, a penniless girl who's down on her luck in a dark quest to save her beloved sister. With her companion Dicey, a small and strange living dice, Even must learn to embrace the chaos of random, uncovering an age-old tale with a modern message. Walk Random's mysterious cobbled streets, meet its unpredictable residents, and take on courageous quests. Engage in fearsome battles with a unique blend of tactical combat, card collection, and explosive dice gameplay. It's time to adapt or perish as you battle inside a giant board game arena that changes with every dice throw. Learn how to tip the odds in your favor and dive into a dark wonderland where only the brave survive. You can find Lost in Random on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next up, let's jump into the world of Creaks. The ground starts shaking, light bulbs are breaking, and something rather unusual is happening right behind the walls of your very room. Equipped with nothing but wit and courage, you slowly descend into a world inhabited by avian folk and seemingly deadly furniture monsters. Creaks is an immersive puzzle game that delights the senses with its hand-painted visuals, precise animations, eerie sounds, and an eclectic original score from Hidden Orchestra. Proceed at your own pace at figuring out the solutions to dozens of carefully designed puzzles. Explore the mansion for hidden paintings and uncover the great secret. You can find Creaks on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next, embark on an enchanting journey in Ravenlock, an action-packed fairy tale adventure about a young heroine designed to fulfill a perilous prophecy. Upon encountering a mystical mirror, Ravenlock is whisked away to a whimsical world plagued by the sinister darkness of a tyrannical queen. Destiny awaits all in an unforgettable and heartfelt adventure. Battles against fearsome beasts and formidable monsters using real-time combat. Wield your sword and shield and use the magical skills bestowed to you, along with an arsenal of bombs, to vanquish foes in epic boss encounters. Meet curious creatures and help them with their troubles to fight back against the encroaching darkness. Discover the whimsical mushroom forest, tackle puzzles in the Mask Mansion, and unravel the mysteries of the labyrinth in a wonderful world turned upside down. You can find Ravenlock on PC via the Epic Store and Xbox. And before we get to our final Spooktober feature game, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell to get notified of all of my future gaming content. And be sure to follow me over on Twitch, where I'll be playing some of these games for this month's Spooktober. Alright, and finally, set in a creepy and melancholic world, we have the game called Guilds, an eerie story mixing fantasy and reality in a surrealist place where your nightmares become reality. Hide from the terrible creatures or confront them as you find your way through the challenges of this wicked world. Live the story of Sally, a little girl living in Bethelwood, Maine. Her life is not easy, and it's become even worse since her little cousin Emily has disappeared. After being chased by a group of bullies, Sally is dragged into a twisted version of her town where her fears and worst memories are presented in a wicked and very real way. With overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, embark on a journey where you face your worst fears and are confronted with the emotional impact of your actions in this narrative adventure game with puzzles, stealth, and action. You can find Guilt on PC, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. And there you have it. Those are my 13 picks on spooky games that you never knew you needed for this Spooktober season. The world of spooky cozy games is a fascinating one, full of hidden gems and underrated treasures. Be sure to let me know in the comments below which spooky games you're playing this season. I would love to know. All right, guys, until the next time, happy gaming. Bye.